Hello, Fresh Start fam. My name is April, and this is April's Fresh Start Budgets. Welcome to Waves and Wanderlust, where we will be saving for upcoming travel in 2026 and beyond. At the end of this video, I will also have a budget check-in for you guys, where I give you everything we spent in the month of January on our normal bills and see how we did with sticking to our budget. So let's go ahead and get started. Not only do I have my typical $150 that I play with every Wednesday, but I also got a YouTube pay and I split it between emergency fund and I am going to put it in my junior around the world box challenge. I have forgotten to play juniors around the world box challenge in travel day for the last 3 weeks. So I am going to put all $131 of this YouTube pay into Mr. Junior's challenge. And then I also brought home money from vacay. So I got a little extra money that I am going to put into my vacation challenges to go towards my next vacation, my next cruise that I plan on taking with my family next year, maybe later this year if I can get my husband to get some time off and we can go. We will see. But we will also be starting a new challenge today. This challenge is a new one from my Etsy. It is available for purchase. It is called Ticket to Save, and I am going to be doing this in my Travel Wednesday videos. However, I will not be using typical travel money to pay for this. So I will be pulling $25 a week from side hustle money, and this money that I save in this challenge will be going towards, I would like to, if you guys saw my live that I had on last Thursday, I would like to pursue becoming a travel agent. It's something that I've thought about for a really long time. Several people have told me I would be really good at it. I've helped people book travel, but I can't actually book it for them. So my stepmom and my husband and my mom and coworkers and friends have all told me that it's something that they think I would be really good at. And it's something that I just would love, love, love to help people get a really good deal on making memories through travel. So I am going to use side hustle money, whether that be from Ko-fi memberships or YouTube pay or something, $25 a week. I'm going to put it into this challenge, and this is going to go towards helping me pursue that dream of becoming a travel agent. Do I plan on quitting my day job to become a travel agent? No. Do I plan on, having leaving YouTube and doing, travel agent? No, I honestly don't. I plan on helping people that I really care about make memories through travel. That's it. If it's word of mouth, I have had several of you guys tell me that you guys have questions or message me questions about cruising or that type of stuff. I've had coworkers, I've helped plan trips for family members, that type of stuff. So I really just want to help the people I care about through travel, and a lot of people have said that, they really like the type of information that I have. And if I could do it, actually book for them, they would really like that. Unfortunately, I can't because I'm not a travel agent. I can just say, here's what I would do if I were you. Well, the type of customer service that I could offer and the type of, I could actually book for them. A lot of my stepmom's family who has told me that they would love for me to be able to book their travel for them are getting older and they don't want to necessarily do it themselves. They want to say, this is what I want. This is, how I want it. And they want somebody to do it for them where they just show up. And that would be like a travel agent. So they've always asked me, who did you work for? Or who did you book through? Who was your TA? And I said, no, I've always done it myself. And they're like, okay, well, we want you to be that person for us. So that's another reason why I'm pursuing it. So, and they said, number one, it would be a way for me to make a little bit of money. Number two, it would be a way for me to help them all the way around to be able to book travel and hotels and that type of stuff. So it's just something that I would really be interested in doing. So let's go ahead and get started with this. I did pull $25 from my Ko-fi membership. So thank you everybody who is a member of my Ko-fi because you are helping me pursue my dream of helping other people live their dreams through travel. So let's go ahead and get started on this. Again, this is available as an Etsy item in my Etsy, and I will have a link to that in the description box below. So let's go ahead and first thing we have to do is we have to get out our color dot die And we have to designate what the amounts are going to be for each color. All right. So let's go ahead and get started with that. What is red going to be? Red is going to be 4. Okay. So red will be $4. All right. And let's see, what about yellow? What is yellow going to be? Yellow is going to be just $1. Okay. What about orange? How much will orange be? 2. Okay. Love that we're getting some variety of numbers here. Blue will be a whopping $6. All right. What about green? Green will be 5. And then we have 1, 2. Well, we're missing 3. So you know what? I'm going to make purple $3. So that way we have one number from everything here. So that is awesome. And this will be the color dot die that I will be using. So now what we need to do is we need to pick our route card. So I have all of my route cards here in my binder. And we are going to draw one at random. I am just going to take this one right here. Oh, and it's a Cleveland route. My son, so this game is based on Ticket to Ride, and it is a game that me and Junior play all the time. We play the Junior version of it, obviously, because we've got the game a couple years ago, and we just absolutely love it. But one of the things that Junior has the biggest beef with that game is that there's no Cleveland. They have New York and Chicago, but no Cleveland. And I just told him, well, obviously New York and Chicago are bigger than Cleveland. And he goes, well, not to us. So when I told him I was going to make a ticket to save, he said, put Cleveland on there because Cleveland is our hometown. So we have Cleveland on here, and we're going to go from Cleveland out to Denver. We'll go through Chicago, I think. So let's go ahead and start with rolling. We are going to roll 2 times to go from Cleveland to Chicago, and let's see what colors we get. Okay, we got a yellow, so that is $1. Okay, so I'm going to keep track of this on the calculator because I want to put all $25 in this today. So we have $1. Okay, what's our next color dot die going to be? Ooh, another $1. Okay, so getting from Cleveland to Chicago is going to be super cheap because we have another $1. All right, so let's go from Chicago to Denver. Oh, another one. Okay, so we're super cheap going so far. All right. Oh, okay. We're getting a little pricier. All right. We're going up to $5 for green. Okay. So let me add in that $1 and then we'll add the 5. So we're at 8. Okay. Let's see what we can do. What's the next color dot die going to be? Oh, red. Okay. $4 for that one. Okay, so we're adding 4. We're at 12. Let's see, can we go another one? Orange, $2. All right. I don't have my orange Sharpie. Me and Junior still can't find it, but at least we can do the thin one here. The ultra fine. All right, so we're going to add $4 or $2, I'm sorry, for orange. All right, so we're at 14. Let's see what's the next color. Purple, we're going $3 for purple. I'll do this one for purple, I think. Okay, so $3 for purple. We're at 17. Can we finish out our Cleveland to Denver route? Let's see. Purple again. Okay, so we're gonna go another 3. All right, so we're at 20. Can we do it? We have 2 more. Purple, okay. Now I want to finish this route, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. Even though we're at 23, we have $25 to go into this. If I have to take from a little bit from my extra money from vacation, that's fine. But let's do this one. Orange. Oh, perfect. Okay. So it is exactly $25 to go from Cleveland to Denver. Don't we wish, right, everybody, that it was $25 to go from Cleveland to Denver? All right, so we're going to add the 2 for the orange. It is 25. That is exactly how much we have. So Cleveland to Denver is 100% done, and that saved us $25. So now, this could be considered a completed savings challenge right here. I'm going to go ahead and leave it in the binder, but I am going to paper clip it and call it a completed route. So now let's say next time I come in, I get Cleveland to Duluth, okay? and I want to go back through Chicago, obviously, I don't need to re-roll, but I do need to resave. So I don't need to re-roll new colors. I just need to resave, and then I could roll those 3 colors. Okay, so I'll do need to save the $2. So basically leaving Cleveland, if we're going west, will be pretty cheap, at least to start out with. So this is Ticket to Save. It is super fun. I think it's going to be a great saver, and we will do $25 a week into this game. And next time we will pick a new route and see where we're going to go. My hope is that I'm going to play this game until every color on here is filled in with some sort of color. So we will see what routes we get. I have honestly no idea how much I'm going to need to be part of a travel agency. I did find a host agency that I really liked. I've done a lot of research on it. And it just so happens that there's a host agency that's about 30 minutes from my house that people all over the country have come here for classes and lessons and, you know, advancing their careers in it. So they do offer a lot of support and a lot of customer service, and people have moved from other host agencies in the past to them. So they do offer a lot. So I think I'm going to look into them. I'm going to make a few calls this week, but I do know that there is a fee for having a host agency. Theirs is really reasonable, so I am going to look into them, but I'm just in the beginning stages of it. So, all right, let's move on to Junior's Around the World Box Challenge. I'm going to take a break from this binder right now just because I really want to go to Mr. Junior's Box Challenge. I don't know if the $131 that I have to put into this one is going to help us finish this. If not, we will see, but I feel so bad that I have forgotten it for the last how long that I really wanted to come in here and do it. So let's go ahead and see where we're going to go. We don't have a whole heck of a lot of cards left, but we do have a pretty good amount. So let's see what we can do today. All right, let's draw our first card. Ooh, and we are going to the Bahamas because we have some conch. And I did have conch on my trip in the Bahamas, and I absolutely loved it. It was good. It tasted almost like a hush puppy. So it was good. I had conch fritters because that was what was recommended to me. So we're going to save $1 for the conch and $1 for the bonus. So we're going to put $2 into this one. Oh, I don't have that many singles. So let me see if I could take out 3, and then I will put in a 5. 1, 2, 3 coming out, and a 5 will go in. Okay, so we'll do that. And I'll leave that one right there. I think I only have one more in the Bahamas to do, but this is a discardable card. So let me go ahead and draw another one. Ooh, we're going to planes, trains, and bicycles. This is a game that Mr. Junior thought up for this book. Actually, well, he kind of came up with the whole idea. I will have to show you guys at some point when Junior comes up with an idea what it looks like, and versus when Mom refines it a little bit. It's very cute. Usually it's a title and then like a brief concept and then a whole bunch of duck pictures on it. But Mom refined it. This was his idea of, you know, how to get around the world or type of thing. So, all right, we rolled a 1, so that is a plane. So we're going to move $1. Okay, let's go again. That is a 5, so that is a hike. Okay, so let's move over a 5. And let's go again. And that is another 5. All right, so hike is now in second place. So we will move another $5 over to that one. Let me see if I can break this 20. Okay, so I need to pull out, let me pull out, hold on. I'm going to put it on a calculator, I think. All right, so let me put 5 right there. Okay, and I'll put this over here, so knowing that I need to break that. All right, so let's go again. 5 again. We don't have any more 5s, so let's keep going. 5 again. 1, okay. So now I need to put 1 more in here. So we owe 6, and then the third place is plane. I would say my favorites would be cruise ship, plane, And then car road trips are a lot of fun. All right, so then we have a 6. Excellent. So let's do 6. All right, that's 12. So let's see, can I pull out 8 and put in a 20? Yes, I can do that. So let's do that. We'll pull out 8 and I will put in this 20. Okay, so then now we are good to go, and I'm making change within there, and that is exactly what I like to do. We have 3 more cruise, bike, and train left on this one, and then this card will go back in. All right, so let's see where we're going to go next. We are going to London. Let's go up to London and take care of this one here. That is a $2 base plus the $1 bonus. So we're going to finish this one off with $3. All right, so we have $1, $2, and $3 that is going to go into this one. All right, and that is a completed card. Let's draw again. Ooh, I think we're going to finish the Bahamas. That is super awesome. Let's go to the Bahamas, and we are going to finish the cruise ship for $4 for the base and $1 for the bonus, and that is $5 going in there. And I do believe the Bahamas is now finished. Let me see if I can cash condense this a little bit. So 5, 10, 15, and 20. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is a dog trying to stick her head up between my legs right now and get on my lap. That is pretty silly. She just definitely wants to be held today. All right, so let's keep going. Oh, we need to go to Osaka. We've got the beautiful cherry blossoms in Osaka. So you know what? Let's go ahead and do the $1 base and the $3 bonus. So that'll be 4. And then let's do the $1 base. So that'll be, that's 4, right? 4. And then if we did the $1 base plus the $2 bonus, that's 3. And then if we did the $1 base plus the $1 bonus, that's another 2. So that would be 9. So let's go ahead and finish this card out. And we will do $9 into Osaka. And let's see if I have 11 that I can pull out. I do. So I'm going to pull out 5, 10, and 11. And then I'm going to put in a 20. Okay, there we go. I know, like I said, it is a little discombobulated, but I'm trying to get this box challenge done because I feel bad that I've neglected it. So, all right. Oh, planes, trains, and bicycles. Let's just finish out planes, trains, and bicycles. All right. So we have 6 plus 4 plus 4. That's 8. And then 3 and 3 is another 6. So that's a perfect $20 to finish it out. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's see if I have a 20 in here. I do. So we're going to finish this one out with $20. And then that one is all done. I have a first, a third, a first, second, and third place. So that's okay. I don't need to figure out the rest of it. I just want to fulfill the money. All right. Ooh, we got 2 times our next search and save. Where are we going? We're going back to London. Let's see what's in London for us with this telephone. All right, so we have $1 for the base, $1 for the bonus. So that is going to be 2. We need to double it. I usually only double my base. So let's do $3 into this one, putting 1, 2, and 3 in here. If we can get this box challenge done today, then we can allocate this money at the end of this video, and that would be super, super awesome. All right, let's see which we have now. We're going to France because we have our beret, our beautiful French beret. All right, that is a $3 base plus a $2 bonus. So that is 5. And then a $3 base plus a $1 bonus is another 4. So that is a total of $9 to finish this card. So let's go ahead and do 5. And then I'm going to put in 10 and then see if I can take out a single. Nope, I have no singles to take out of it, but that's okay. I'm just going to go ahead and pay the extra $1. All right, so we have scarabs in Egypt. Now, I messed up on mine and I did not put an original amount on the scarab. So I said that I would do $1. So I'm going to do $1 plus this 3 is 4. And then $1 plus this 2 is another 3. So that's $7 to go into this one. And I do not have any change. So let's see. I will put in 10. And like I said, this is just a little extra money to go into it. So that's okay. But the Scarab card is now done. We can consider it my penalty for not doing the box challenge for the last 3 weeks. I feel awful. This one is a lot of fun, but I just keep forgetting. All right, so now we have double our base. Oh, we already did planes, trains, and bicycles. So let's see, what is our last one? Oh, another double our base. So does that mean we're done? Holy smokes. Okay, are we done? Yeah. We're done there. Osaka, we're done. Okay. London is done. The Bahamas is done. That one is done. All right, we finished everyone except for our passport stamp catch-all. So let me go ahead and actually just do this one as a roll and save and see what we get. So we have a 1 plus 2, so we're at 3, plus 4, so we're at 7, plus 2, so we're at 9, and 4, so we're at 13. I'm just going to go ahead and throw in a 20 and call it a day. And then we will put the rest of this money, this is from my YouTube pay, we will put this in with other challenges. But this is super awesome, and I'm going to calculate and see how much we finished for juniors around the world box challenge. I can't believe we are done. Wow, that was a lot of fun. I absolutely love this one. I'll probably do it again sometime because I do like it a lot. So let's see how much we saved in Paris. I need to get out my tracker here. There we go. Okay. So for Paris, we saved 20, 40, 45, 50, and 55. Okay, so 55 for Paris. Okay. And then for Egypt, we saved 20, 40, 50, 55, 60 for Egypt. Okay, so 60 for Egypt. Okay, for Osaka, we got 20, 40, 60, 61, 62, and 63 for Osaka. That's awesome. Okay, for London, let's see what we got for London. All right, we have 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, $58 for London. That is really good. So 58. Okay. And then for the Bahamas, we got 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, $60 for the Bahamas. That is really good. All right, we have planes, trains, and bicycles. Let's see how much we saved for that one. 20, 40, 60, 80, 105. Holy smokes, we saved 105 on that one. That's crazy. And then for our passport stamp catch-all, we have 20 bucks. Wait, no, 20 plus what's in here. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm losing it. My brain is not braining. So 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and 33. Okay, so 33 for that one. So let's see how much we saved all together. It should be 39, 55, 68, 60, 63, 58, 60, 86, 105, 29, and 33. Whoa! Is that real? Nah, that can't be. I must have hit another number. There's no way. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Holy smokes, if that's real. Is that real? Oh my God. Is this real life? I feel like that kid. Is this real life? Oh my God. If I got $656, that is absolutely incredible. Okay, so now I need to remove all the dashboards and just count the money. So let me go ahead and do that because I'm just like in disbelief here, you guys. This is absolutely crazy if that's how much this game saved us. Absolutely nuts. All right, so that's singles right there. So let me put that right there. Okay, so now let me go ahead and count the cash and see if this is really what we have, because this would be absolutely incredible if it is. Because this is all money that is going into my vacation thing, my vacation binder, my cruise binder at the end of this video, if that's the case. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20. 520 already. Holy smokes. 10, okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. So 65. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh my God, that is what it saved. $656. Oh my God, I am going to go smooch that Mr. Junior and thank him so much because we saved $656. And you guys, this is going towards our next cruise. I am so excited right now. All right, we are going to allocate this money at the end of this video, but we still have more saving to do. So let's go ahead and get started on that. I am so excited. I'm so sorry, you guys. This is going to be a super long video, but holy crikey, that is amazing. Let's see where we left off in this one. We left off right here at our passport to savings. So not only do we have our typical $150 to put in here, but we have an extra $196 left over from my vacation that I just took to go towards our next vacation. So let's go ahead and scratch, let's do 2 or 3 of these because I know these numbers are big, but we got some money. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, that is a 15. Oh, that's a 20. Okay, so we'll do one more. So we're at 35. Oh, that's another 20. Okay, so we're putting $55 into this one. But like I said, we got the money, so we might as well do it. And if we can finish another challenge and put even more money into our vacation, that would be amazing. So 20, 40. Let me see if I can pull out a 5 and then I'll put in 60. Yep, there we go. So pull out a 5 and put in 60. All right, so this one is out of 140, and so far it has 20, 40, 60, 85. So I'm going to leave this one out because I'm pretty sure we're going to come around to it again. All right, the next one that we are going to do is from Lemon Ivy, this beautiful island. Let's do a few of these as well. Okay, that's a 7. That is a 5, so we're at 12. Let's do one down here. We'll do one more. Okay, so that's a 5, so we are at 17. Okay, excellent. So let's see. I'm going to put in 5, 10, 15, 16, and 17. There we go. And again, I will leave the challenge out because we'll probably come around to it again. We have our passport of savings. This is from my friend Eva at Budget Your Life. This one is so cute. You get this book of passports and passport stickers. And let's go ahead and do another $10 sticker. Let's go do Dublin. So we'll put $10 on Dublin and we will save 5 and 10 for that sticker right there. And we will put this money right in there. I won't count this one because I think we're going to come around to it again. I love this one. It is so cute. All right, so next thing we are going to do is from my Ko-fi. It is available as a freebie. It is a challenge that I came out with for hitting the 2,000 subscriber mark. That was back in April of last year. Oh my gosh, I don't have that much room on my desk. I'm gonna have to move it over a little bit. All right, so the way that I like to do this one is I will roll a 4-sided die, and that'll tell me whether I'm gonna do section 1, 2, 3, or 4. So I have double opportunity to do the $20 spot, and then I will roll, and that'll tell me how many within that section I will try to complete. So let's go ahead and roll, see what section we're gonna do for 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many of our $20 spots are we gonna fill in? We're gonna fill in 2, so let's go ahead and do $40 in there. And let's see, I think it is, which one is it? This one. All right, so we have 20 and 40. Okay, let's go again in this one because this one is a higher dollar one, but we have the money to do it today. So section 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and how many more are we gonna do? We're gonna do 3 more, so we'll put another $60 into that one. I'm gonna break into the vacation money, so 20, 40, 60 is gonna go into there. All right, and let's color in 3 more of our 20 spots. So that is a total of $100 that we are putting into this challenge right now. And I think once I hit $500 in this envelope, I'm gonna put in a like prop placeholder and then put in the cash into the cruise binder. So we'll count this when we get to the end and then see how close we are to being able to do that. All right, so the next one that we are going to do is from Rainbow Budgets. This is a beautiful Hawaiian cruise challenge. Would love to do that type of cruise. So we have a 9. Let's go ahead and do 1 more. Ooh, and a 12. Okay, so we're gonna save $21 in this one. This one will save us a total of $100 when it is completed. If we can come around to it again, we will probably finish it. So we have 20 and 1. Okay, let's go to this one from Janelle Ray Budgets. And we'll do 2 of these ones as well. That is an 8. And that is a 7. So we're gonna put $15 into this one. Okay, so 5, 10, 15. All right, and that is it for the rest of the binder. This is my catch-all, so let's go back up to the beginning. Again, we're going to not do this one, but once a week, and it's gonna be with Side Hustle Money, so we're gonna skip that one for now. We're gonna go up to the Let's Visit an Island from my friend Liz over at Liz and Les. All right, so let's see, what do we wanna do? Let's do, let's do, this part on this island. Okay, and then we will do $10 for that one. And then let's do this other island for 5. So that's 15. Okay. So we're up to 15, and then let's do 1 for 5. I do have 1 for 5. I was gonna say right here. That one is for 5. Okay, so 5, 10 is 15, plus another 5, that's 20. Okay, so we're putting $20 in this one. I kind of screwed up placing that sticker, but that's okay. We're gonna add another $20 into this one. We got some high dollar ones coming up. So we got a $25 boat, a $15 set of dolphins, and $25 birds. So we got some big dollar ones coming up on that one. All right, so let's go ahead and do 2 more of these. Ooh, that's a 20. Ooh, 25. Okay, so we're putting $45 into this one. All right. And this one is from Wild Everest, the Passport to Save. So we have 20, 30, 35, 40, and 45. Excellent. Okay. Oh, can't get a hold of it. There we go. All right, so let's do 2 or 3 more of these. Let's do 3. Okay, that's a 10. That's a 14, so we're at 24. And that's a 6, so we are at $30. Excellent. Okay, so we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, excellent. So $30 more going into this one. And then we are on our passport of savings. Let's see. Let's do another $10 Cape Town sticker right there. Stamp, passport stamp. We'll do $10 for that one. Should we go ahead and finish it and do the last stamp? Let's go ahead and do it. We'll put Madrid right here on this $10 side right there. And then that'll be all done with our passport of savings stickers. Let's put another $10 in. 5, 10. And let's see how much this one saved us all together. This again is from Eva over at Budget Your Life. I absolutely adore this one. This one has been so much fun and such a great saver. So let's see how much we're going to add to our money that we are putting into our cruise savings today. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 25, 35, 45, 55, 60, $160. That is amazing. That saved us $160 that we're going to add to our cruise binder today. And we need to find a new challenge for this one, but I think I'm going to do that in the off week. You know what? No, actually, I do have extras back here. So let's go ahead and pull one. Let's do this really cute one from Lindsay over at Bookish Mama Budgets. This is a save $45. That one is super adorable. I like that one. All right, so let's go back to our vacation savings from my channel. And let's see which one we are going to do. We are going to do section 2, 1, and 2. That is the $10 spot. Let's see how many of those we're going to do. And we're going to do 4 for $40. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. So this is the $40. This is almost the last of our money. We have a couple bucks left. We do have a catch-all, so maybe we'll put the rest in there. But let's go ahead and I'm going to have to switch, I think, colors because I'm running out of the Sharpie that this one I originally used on. But this one, I guess, is pretty close. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so there we go. $40 marked on that one. And then let's see, we have $4 left in our catch-all. We can go ahead and go back to that and fill that in. My catch-all is the Sticklets, and these are from Liz and Les. So we will do $4 in this one, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and do 4 more Sticklets. And then we will count and see how much each challenge has. And then we will apply the money to our cruise savings. I will show you guys a little bit of an update that I did in my cruise binder. And then I will also give you guys the rundown of our budget for the week. There we go. All right, so there is $7 done in our Sticklets. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And like I said, this is my catch-all, and it is super cute, the little Sticklets with the loungy beach chairs. All right, so let's go up to the beginning and check out how much we have in our Let's Visit an Island from Liz and Les. We have 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. So 60 out of 150. That is really good. We are making great progress on that one. All right, the next one is from Wild Everest. And I think we're going to, no, I don't think. I know we're going to finish this one the next time we come around because we only have another one scratcher to do on it. So out of 140, this one has 20, 40, 60, 81. That can't be right. That can't be right. 20, 40, 60, 81, 5 or 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so maybe that's a 10. I don't know why I was so confused there for a second, but yeah, I guess that seems about right. That one could be a 10. All right, so we will see next week when we finish that one. This one from Lemon Ivy. This is out of a possible $100. And this one so far has in it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, and 62. So that is awesome. We are making great progress on that one. Our new challenge, we will start next week. And then this one from my channel, let's see how much this one has in it. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 25, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. So $460. We are $40 away from being able to replace it with a prop placeholder and put more money into the cruise fund. But that's okay because we have so much money going in today that it'll be nice to have some go in next week as well. And then this one from Rainbow Budgets, this beautiful cruise ship. Let's see how much this one has in it. This is out of a possible $100. This one has 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, and $77. That is super awesome. We'll probably be able to finish that one up next week as well. And then this one from Janelle Ray Budgets, this beautiful tropical sunset. Out of a possible $55, this one has in it a total of 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. So those last two scratchers total $10. All right, so let's go to our cruise binder. I'll show you guys a little something new that I did in there. Okay, so let me move this paper out of the way. So I was watching my friend Kimmy over at Kimmy's Corner, and she has these beautiful dashboards that are available as a free item on her Ko-fi. And I decided to pick these up. So each of my icons for, like, let's say this category is worth 120. So in order to do two, I would need 240. So I had 226, and then I put in parentheses the 1 because that means I have one icon. So I added one of these to every single of my envelopes in here, and I really like the type of organization that it lends to my cruise fair binder. So thank you so much to Kimmy for coming up with that. I absolutely love it. We have a whole bunch of cash to add to our cruise binder today. Let's go ahead and start by sorting this money. All right, here we go. And I'm going to roll a dice, and that's going to tell me how many bills I'm going to put on each envelope. We'll go all the way through until we're all out of money, and then we will update our trackers and see how much we have in each category and see if we can color in any more of our icons. All right, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do believe we could definitely color in another icon because that one just got a whole nother icon colored ready for it right now. Food and drink is gonna get just one. Not much going into there. Airfare, 1, 2, okay. How much for excursions? 3, 1, 2, 3, $15 going to excursions this time around. $1 going to our hotel. That's okay. That was kind of our big winner of the week last week. $1 going to our transportation. $4, 1, 2, 3, 4 going to our tips. Okay. Souvenirs is going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but they're all singles, so not a whole heck of a lot going to that one. Shopping is going to get 1, 2, 3. All right. Spa day, $1 for spa day. Ooh, okay. Casino, $2. I'll still probably lose it at the casino. We're going to go back up to the beginning and see how much more we're going to put into these. So let's go $2 more in here. I'm going to flip this over and go kind of, I know that's cheating. It is, but you know what? Cruise fare needs more money. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Food and drink needs good money. Because guess who likes the drink package? This gal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into airfare. I do like a good, nice, comfortable seat on an airplane. 1, 2, 3, 4 into excursions. I don't know what excursions we're going to do. We shall see. Let's see how much more hotel's going to get. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we ever fully fund one of these categories, I'll pull it out and then we will deposit it in the bank. 1, 2, 3, 4 for transportation. All right. And then more money going into tips is going to get 1, 2. We have souvenirs is going to get 1, 2, 3. Shopping. This is shopping before I need to get on the ship. Things I need to buy for the ship. 1, 2, 3, 4. Such as like theme night outfits, that type of stuff. All right, 1 and 2 going into the spa day. That's for stuff that I, again, need to do before I get on the ship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into casino. Yeah, so we're doing pretty good on that category too, because I really don't spend that much in the casino. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more dollars going into the cruise fare. Food and drink is going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, airfare is going to get another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and then excursions is going to get another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good money going all the way around. Hotel is going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And our transportation is going to get another 1, 2, 3. And our tips, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this category is souvenirs. This one is going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have $2 left. Is it all going to go to shopping? It is. Okay, so there we go. So now let's go up to the beginning, and I'm going to, this Post-it note basically here says that once all categories are fully funded, I will have $8,472 to go towards my trip. And I do think it's going to cost about that much to do it, to be honest with you, because we are going on Star of the Seas. It is a very pricey ship. It is the, well, I think as of right now, it's still the newest, but Legacy is coming out, or Legend is coming out pretty soon. So that will be the newest one. That one comes out. All right, so let's see how much we have in this one altogether now. We have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, and 91. So 391 is what we have. 391. All right, so 391 minus the 226, because I separated the money accidentally, is an additional 165. And I'm adding this in here on 2,426. All right, so if each of our icons is worth $120, then 394 divided by 120 means that I can color in 3 icons. That is so cool. I'm going to have 3 icons for our cruise fare colored in. 3 icons done. All right, so let me go ahead and color in 2 more because we are moving right along thanks to the help of Mr. Junior and his Around the World Box Challenge. There we go. All right. So once we do another one in here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the cash out and deposit it and then make a payment on our cruise. So we shall see there. All right. Food and drink. Let me see how much this one got today. All right, food and drink is getting an extra 20, 40, 60, 81, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. So food and drink is getting an extra 131, which means it will have a total of 138 plus 131 equals 269. Okay, and we're doing this on 2/4/26. And then if each of our icons is worth 55, then 269 divided by 55 equals 4 icons. So we can color in an additional 2 more icons. So let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so we have the 4 icons colored in for food and drink. Excellent. All right. All right, so airfare. How much or more are we putting into airfare today? All right, airfare is getting an additional 20, 40, 60, 81, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36. So airfare is getting an additional $136. Okay, so it had 166 plus 136 means it'll have 302. And if each of our icons is worth 63, then 302 divided by 63 means we could have 4 icons colored in for airfare. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll color in 2 more of our airfare icons. And we have finished our whole first row for our airfare. That is really good. I don't know how much we're going to need, to be honest with you, for our airfare. It's too early to price that stuff out, but by the time, because my husband is 6'4", so he needs extra legroom seats. And then I pay to be sitting next to Mr. Junior because he's obviously a child. So I do pay a little bit extra so that we can get seated where we would like. And so by the time we pay for seats, luggage, etc., it does end up being pretty pricey. So excursions is getting an extra 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 101. So we're putting an extra $101 into our excursions. Okay, so that's going to be 162. And if each of our excursions is 30, then 162 divided by 30 is 5. 5 icons that we can have colored in for that. That is really good. Whoop. Okay, so we need to color in, let's see, 3 more. Again, I don't know what icons. I don't know what excursions we're going to want to do. There is all-inclusive beach clubs in Cozumel that we have gone to before. We absolutely love them. They are super fun. We may try a different beach club this time that we have not been to, just to kind of give it a little bit of variety and see if we've tried them all, which one we like the best. There's one that seems to be a little bit more like party hangout, and then one that seems to be a little bit more like quiet, peaceful. So we've done the party hangout one. That one was super fun. We may try the quiet, peaceful one this time and just see which one we like more. Okay, so then our next category is hotel. I was telling my husband, I said, I was like, the place that we are sailing out of is Port Canaveral, which is where I just sailed out of. And I liked the hotel that we went to. I just didn't love it. So I'll have to see if I can find a better hotel, or if I have enough points to redeem to get free nights when we get there, because my hope free nights would be through like a Marriott hotel. So I'm just going to look a little bit more into it. The hotel we stayed at was not Marriott. It was like an independent place, and it was nice, but the walls were very thin, so we could hear people from the next rooms, and my husband doesn't sleep very well, especially when he can hear other people, so it might not be the most ideal spot for us to stay at. We might want to stay at someplace else. But today we're adding an additional 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, and $90 to hotels. So that'll definitely help us get there. And if I do end up having extra money, because of what am I doing? I said 90, right? 20, 40, 60, 80, 85. Yeah, $90. All right, so we're adding $90 on 2, 4, 26, and then that'll give us 231. All right, so 231 divided by 20. Ooh, that's 11 icons that we can have colored in. I'm guessing this might be the first category that we have to be able, that we can complete. So that'll be super friggin' cool if we can have a category completed. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Awesome. All right. So that is the hotel. If we don't need all this money, it'll be, super great to be able to come home with money like I did this last time, and be able to put that towards future trips or whatever, you know what I mean? Keep passing it down the line to the next trip. All right, so transportation. All right, so we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 86, 87, and $88 going into transportation. All right, so we are adding 88 on 2, 4, 26. Okay, so we had 85, we're adding 88. That's 173. And if our icons are $15 each, 173 divided by 15 means we can have 11 of these too. Wow, okay, cool. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Awesome. Okay. All right. So let's put this money with this other money. I may cash condense this a little bit off screen just because I may need to get change. If I can only get like 20s from my ATM over the week when I take out my regular budgeting type of thing. So tips, let's see how much more we're putting into tips today. We're putting 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and $23 more into tips. Okay. So we are going to do plus 23. All right. So 27 plus 23 is 50. And if each of our tips are worth 15, when we divide that, that is 3 icons. All right, so let's go ahead and color in 2 more of our icons. Let's see if I have a bigger green. Here we go. Okay, there we go. 3 icons colored in for that one. All right, what category are we working on next? Souvenirs. Souvenirs is a fun one. All right, so we are adding 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, $27 to souvenirs. That's a really good amount. So $27. All right, so we have 59 plus 27. That is 86. And our icons are $10 each, which I can do that math. That's 8 icons all together. So let me go ahead and color in. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll finish out this second row. 6, 7, and 8. Excellent. Okay. Man, we are making amazing progress today. That is crazy. All right, shopping. Again, this is shopping that I need to do before we sail. So most ships have theme nights. Like the last ship I went on, we had a 70s theme night. We had a One Hit Wonders theme. We had a white night, and we had a dress your best night. So if I need to get outfits for the theme nights, or my husband needs a new Hawaiian shirt, or Junior needs the next size up in Hawaiian shirt, that type of stuff, I will use this money to get that type of thing. So let's see. We had $68 in shopping. We are adding 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and $25. So let's go ahead and write down that we are going to add 25. Okay. We won't always have this much money to be able to put in every week, but finishing that huge box challenge is a help. All right, so if each of our shopping bags is worth 5, we can have a total of 18 bags colored in. That is super awesome. I wonder if that actually completes this category. How much did we want for it? We wanted 120, so not quite. But we have 18 bags that we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So we have 14. I'm going to sloppy color this in. 15, 16, 17, and 18. All right. So we are only a few away, 6 away from finishing this one. I am now going to call this one will probably be the first category that we finish, because that is awesome. And then whenever, like I said, whenever I finish a category, I'll just remove the envelope. But I do have a whole high yield savings account dedicated to vacation, and each of these categories is a bucket in that high yield savings. We're going to add $11 to spa day. So if I finish something, I will put it in there, and then 36. All right. That means we can color in 2 icons since they're $15 each. 2, 4, 26. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and color in one more. My dog is trying to get in the room, even though I just had to let him out to go to the bathroom. He can wait a minute. I think we have one more category to do. All right, so now we have casino. Casino is going to get an extra 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, $19 today. Okay, so we are adding 19. So that is going to be a total of 24 at $5 each. That means we can do 4. So 2, 4, 26. All right, so let's go ahead and do 4 icons. So we'll do 3 more. Okay. And I just marked on myself. All right, so let's add this money into it. And then real quick, I'm going to give you guys the budget breakdown on what we spent for January. But that is all done. Let me know if you guys like this way of seeing it. I know some people do, some people could care less, but let me know what you guys think. All right, so this is our budget planner that we have for January 2026. I know it is no longer January, so this is like final numbers for paychecks and for our budget. All right, so paychecks, we ended up having when we plan, like, and this is why we have the budgeted versus the actual, some went a little over, some went a little under. I wasn't 100% sure what my paychecks were going to be, so we have a little over, and my paychecks are very consistent because I always work the same number of hours every week. Whether I'm working it or whether I'm using PTO, it's 40 hours a week type of thing. So my paychecks are always going to be like the same amount. My husband's will change a little bit because he works in retail. Sometimes he'll get cut out a little early, or sometimes he'll have to scoot out a little early. So we budgeted $6,000. We brought in $6,128. That is the after-tax take home money. We do have a lot of before taxes and like direct deposit stuff that we pay out, but again, this is to keep it general, and I don't want to get too far into it for security purposes on everything that we have. But as far as our bills and stuff, we have dining and entertainment, and this is for the month. We budgeted $500. We ended up spending $387. My husband, now normally we don't spend that much in the wintertime. However, my husband and Junior were home while I was on vacation, and every day, because they were working so hard at painting our basement and doing other things and cleaning up around the house, they did go out to eat fairly frequently while I was gone as treats for themselves. So they did spend a little bit more than what we typically spend during a January, but I'm totally okay with that. So we spent $387. Health and beauty, we budgeted $100. We spent $210. Did we technically go over in that category for this month? Yes. However, I have not cut my hair or colored my hair or gotten my eyebrows done since the last time I went on vacation last year. So we had a surplus in that category. We just happened to spend it this month, if that makes sense. Fuel, we budgeted $100. My husband was the only one that got gas this month, and I do believe he got some for the snowblower too. So he spent $53. I did not get gas this month because obviously I was gone for 1 week and I didn't need to drive, and I work from home, so I don't need to drive that much to begin with anyways. So week one groceries, we budgeted $250. We spent $142. My mortgage I pay bi-weekly, so this was the first payment. It was $600 budgeted, $600 actual. Week two groceries, we budgeted $250. We spent $187 because I was stocking up a little bit to send to have stuff in the house for while I was gone. So like I said, typically we spend a little bit more on groceries in the summer because we have people over with our pool, so we're entertaining more. So we don't usually spend that much in the wintertime on groceries, but this week we did because I was stocking up a little bit so that my son and my husband would have some snacks while I was gone. Utilities, we budgeted $380. We spent $343. Again, this number is a little bit higher in the summertime when we run our AC, but we budget one number for the whole year. I put the difference between these two numbers into a bucket in my high yield savings. And then in the summer months, if the number goes up, we can just take from the high yield savings if we need to, if the number, we don't have the 380 to cover it. So if you guys need me to explain that a little bit, I am more than happy to do it. But I think having one number averaged out for the whole year, and I put that into, average it out for the whole year. So let's say, 6 months of the year, I'm spending $500. 6 months of the year, I'm spending $1,000. $750 is the average. So put that away. Every month of the year, you'll have enough to cover it. So that's typically what I do. I average how much utilities were every month of the year so that it keeps it average throughout the whole month. Or throughout the whole year. So phone and internet, that one is the same all year long. We budget $100, we spent $100. TV and music, we budgeted $50, we spent $32. Again, this is something that is a little lower in the winter months because in the summer months, we like to get Spotify so that we can have music by the pool. Church, we budgeted $60, we spent $48. I obviously did not take Junior to church while I was on vacation. So there's a little less money in that because that is for like weekly church envelopes for cash giving to teach Junior the act of giving. Groceries for week 3 was very low because my husband didn't buy much since I had stocked him up a little bit before I left. He didn't buy much, but he bought a few essentials like fruit, bread, and milk for him and Junior. The second mortgage payment came out. So mortgage payment 2 of 2 came out, and that was $600 budgeted, $600 actual. And then when I came back from vacation, I knew I needed to get my butt in gear and eat healthier. I ate so much fruit and salads and really fresh stuff on the ship that I really enjoyed it, and I wanted to eat healthier coming home. So I went a little berserk on the groceries, stocking up on the fresh stuff, and out of a $250 week 4 grocery budget, I spent $279. But again, we were a little short on the other months, or we were under budget on the other weeks, so it was okay. I still was within my monthly budget. So budgeted for the month should have been, we figured it would be about $3,480. We spent $3,093. So we are sitting pretty in those categories. Like I said, any money that is budgeted but not spent will go into the high yield savings account until it does need to be spent, type of thing. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. My dog is driving me nuts by scratching at the door, and I am going to go take care of him. I will see you guys in the next one, which is Saturday, for Sip, Sip, Save, Coffee, and Cash Stuffing. See you then. Bye-bye.